Hey, this is Russ. Let's talk batteries. You might not know this, but I actually have a bachelor's in electronics engineering. All right. And so I know a little bit about batteries and what's the best way to use them and best way to store them and when the best time to buy them too. So many people will buy AA batteries, AAA batteries, 9-volt batteries. Let me tell you first when the best time to buy batteries are. Black Friday. I'm telling you this way in advance now so that you can get ready for Black Friday. And usually when Black Friday comes around, you'll see ads for like a 60 pack of batteries for like $10 or a 40 pack for $10 or whatever it is. I think I got once a 40 pack of batteries for like $3.99. All right. So if you watch Black Friday ads, that's the time to buy in bulk. So what do you do with these batteries when you buy them in bulk? How do you store them for the entire year? Well, you stick them in the refrigerator. Yeah, you want to keep them cold. All right. Now, I had worked in the past in law enforcement, and we always bought lots of batteries for our photography flashes and cameras and devices and everything like that. And all of our batteries were always stored in the refrigerator. The key is you don't want to use the battery right out of the refrigerator because a cold battery used can have a shortness of life. So you store them in the cold, you warm them up, and then you use them. So how do you warm them up? Well, if you have like a AA battery, I just kind of keep them in my hand for a while, go about my business, and when it's warmed up a bit, I'll put them in the device, I'll wait a little longer, and then I'll use them. So never use them when they're cold, but you definitely store them when they're cold. Here's another hint for you too. Don't throw your batteries away. All right. So let's say you put your batteries in some type of device and you've used them and now all of a sudden that device doesn't seem to work. Batteries are dead, right? They're not dead. They are not dead. They're just lower in voltage for that particular device. So you'll find that a lot of times I'll keep AA batteries even though it doesn't work in the device, and I'll just store them away somewhere else, and I'll keep that as used batteries. Those used batteries, believe it or not, can be put in other devices that don't have the same stringent requirements of power as the other devices that wouldn't work with those batteries anymore. So what do I put them in? I'll put them in like a mouse. Like for instance here, here's a Microsoft mouse. I'll store the batteries and I'll put them in here. All right. And a lot of those batteries that don't seem to work, it'll work like a month and a half, sometimes 2 months in that mouse. So if you throw the battery away prematurely, you're throwing away money. Really. Keep the batteries and put them in devices that don't require that much extra voltage, right? So anyways, that's the best way to do it. Now, another thing you can do is considering things like rechargeable batteries. Now, these are typically called nickel metal hydride batteries, whereas things like these. This is a Rayovac battery. This is a alkaline battery. Okay, these are, you use them once they're out, you throw them out. But nickel metal hydride batteries are rechargeable, so you get a recharger, charge them back up. Now, the thing with rechargeable batteries are they tend to self-discharge. So if you don't use the battery for a while, the full power is not really there. You have to actually put them back in the charger and charge them up and use them. One trick we used to do as a photographer, many of the photographers use rechargeable AA batteries. And for me, I always had those big power pack type battery packs that you mount on your belt. And those were lead acid batteries, kind of heavy, but they'll hold a charge for a long time. You don't have to worry about them, and you can get a lot of flashes going on out of it. I think with my Nikon flash, I was able to get close to 600 or 700 flashes out of my battery pack. So, and of course, as a wedding photographer, you're going to carry 2 or 3 of those packs because you're going to go through a lot of photos in a day. But anyways, if you use rechargeable AA's, okay, you need to charge them up the night before the wedding or the night before the event that you're going to shoot, Because if you charge them up weeks before and then try to use them, you're going to find that those batteries have already self-discharged. I read a statistic once that somebody said that they typically will self-discharge anywhere from 8 or 9%. I think they said per day. I don't think that's quite true. I think that's a little bit hefty. Maybe there's a sliding scale or something. But yeah, if you go a week without charging them and then expect that you're going to get full power use throughout for that wedding, forget it. It's not going to happen. So we typically will charge them up the night before the wedding and then use the batteries at that point. So those are some hints that I wanted to tell you. You know, just don't throw away your old batteries. Use them in other devices that can, you know, like my mouse. Use them in something that doesn't require, you know, full power, and you'll get, like I said, I get like a month and a half out of that thing, even though their batteries are old. And you know, people are just throwing away money if they do that. Anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you know when new videos from me come out. I will talk to you guys next time.